It's the moment Jeffrey Epstein is asked about his friendship with Donald Trump, and it's going viral today.
A convicted predator with ties to royalty, billionaires, and presidents. A death ruled a suicide, surrounded by mystery, and now a former U.S. president trying to suppress the truth. Donald Trump has just made an unprecedented move in the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. He's refusing to appoint a special counsel, launching a $10 billion lawsuit against a major newspaper, and mobilizing the Justice Department to unseal Epstein's secret grand jury transcripts. But why now? What is he trying to stop from coming out? And could this finally blow open the most chilling sex trafficking scandal in American history? Stay with us as we uncover what Trump, the DOJ, and Epstein's shadow network don't want you to know. Who was Jeffrey Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein was more than just a wealthy investor. Behind his private jets, Manhattan mansions, and private island was a network of underage girls, trafficked and allegedly used as leverage against powerful men. In 2008, he received a controversial plea deal that kept most of his crimes hidden. But in 2019, federal prosecutors reopened the case. Days before his trial, Epstein was found dead in his jail cell under suspicious circumstances. Guards asleep, cameras malfunctioning. Official cause? Suicide. But millions believe otherwise. Since his death, key evidence has remained sealed, including hours of grand jury testimony, documents believed to name names, expose crimes, and implicate some of the world's most influential people. And now, 5 years later, that hidden evidence has become a political flashpoint. Trump's unprecedented decision. In July 2025, pressure began to mount on Donald Trump. His supporters demanded he appoint a special counsel to independently investigate Epstein's network and the cover-ups that followed. Instead, Trump stunned even his base, refusing to act. He dismissed the calls as a, quote, hoax, and called those urging him to dig deeper weaklings. He doubled down, saying, "The Epstein nonsense is just another deep state distraction. I won't fall for it." But behind the scenes, Trump was moving in another direction. He ordered his DOJ, now led by former Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi, to petition the courts for access to Epstein's grand jury transcripts, some of the most sensitive and sealed evidence in the case. The court denied the request, stating it did not meet the legal threshold. But the attempt revealed something bigger. Trump's team wasn't ignoring Epstein. They were trying to control the narrative. $10 billion lawsuit against the press. The same week, a Wall Street Journal expose claimed that Donald Trump once wrote a bawdy and inappropriate letter to Epstein in the early 2000s, suggesting their relationship went deeper than previously known. The letter, according to sources, contained suggestive language about women and lifestyle preferences. The report implied a more intimate friendship, sparking immediate outrage. Trump responded by suing the Wall Street Journal and Rupert Murdoch's media empire for $10 billion, calling the report malicious, fabricated, and defamatory. Critics argue the lawsuit is a distraction tactic, an effort to silence the media and discredit evidence before it gains traction. But if the claims are false, why not simply deny them? Why launch one of the largest defamation lawsuits in U.S. media history? FBI warnings and Senate revelations. This isn't just about lawsuits and public image. It's about control of the evidence. This month, Senator Dick Durbin revealed that the FBI was given secret instructions: flag and isolate any Epstein-related documents that mention Donald Trump by name. According to Durbin, this directive was given internally as the Bureau began its final review of seized Epstein materials. The reason? Unknown, but many believe it was designed to monitor or shield high-level political fallout, especially during an election year. Durbin has now demanded answers in a formal letter to the FBI director, but so far, no public response. What's in the grand jury transcripts? So, what is in the Epstein grand jury transcripts that's causing this storm? These documents likely contain sworn testimony from victims, co-conspirators, and possible collaborators. They could name politicians, celebrities, corporate leaders, and lay out how Epstein's operation was allowed to thrive under the radar for years. Pam Bondi, Trump's DOJ appointee, says the records are a matter of public concern. She insists they should be unsealed in the name of justice and transparency. But transparency for whom? Is this about exposing the truth or controlling which truths come out first? Even some within the Republican Party have begun to question Trump's motives. Why sue the media? Why suppress calls for an independent probe? Why now? The public is in the dark. Since Epstein's death, the public has been fed more questions than answers. Why did cameras fail the night he died? Why did prosecutors agree to hide so much of the evidence? And now, why is a former president working so hard to block, bury, and discredit investigations into Epstein's past? For many, this case has always been about more than Epstein. It's about the systems of power that protect predators and silence their victims. The Epstein case isn't dead. It's buried. Beneath sealed files, political games, and billion-dollar lawsuits. But the truth has a way of surfacing. And as the DOJ fights in court, as journalists face legal threats, and as the FBI faces Senate scrutiny, one question haunts every headline. What are they trying to hide? If you believe the Epstein investigation deserves real justice, real answers, and real transparency, hit that subscribe button. Because here, we expose the stories they want erased. And this one is far from over. Do you think Trump is hiding something? Like, comment and subscribe for more real crime stories.